I've got a couple voicemails because we can do that now. If you guys ever want to do that, it's on Spotify. You can leave us a message.
So much better than mine.
Dude, just put it on Spotify. I'm not smart. I just do it. Here.
Hey guys, Bjorn here from Holland. I'm wondering, in Holland we fly the F-16 and they're being swapped in for the F-35 now. But in Holland we always call the F-16 the Fighting Falcon and not the Viper. I noticed that's a big difference. Do you have any knowledge about why they are called Fighting Falcons in Holland and not Vipers? Is there anything to know about? Love to hear it. Thank you. Keep up the good work on the show. Really love it. And looking forward to your next episode. Bye-bye. See you from Holland.
Yeah, mover, why?
People who are intolerant of other people's cultures. I'm sorry. So this is, I get corrected in the comments a lot because people are like, you called it the Viper, but there's only Vipers and whatever. So here's the answer. In the 70s, when the F-16 was in development, they saw the jet, the pilots and the maintainers. They had this thing, they put it out and they said, name this jet. And everybody said the Viper because it looked like the Viper from Battlestar Galactica. And the Air Force guy at the time was like, no, we're not calling it that. So they said it's the Fighting Falcon. And just like the A-10 Warthog and, you know, other jets where pilots have renamed it, Fat Amy, they did not call it that. So pilots and maintainers throughout history have called it the Viper. Eagle guys make fun of us.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I like women.
And call it the Fighting Falcon because that's actually its technical name. And usually pedantic nerds that are like, not the guy who just commented, but in the comment section in general, they're like, oh, it's the Fighting Falcon. What are you calling it, the Viper? They like to correct you, but it's the Viper demo team. Where the confusion has now created internationally, why this has become an international thing, is because a couple years ago, the F-16V came out, and people were like, oh, V must mean Viper. And so Lockheed took that, and they were like, this is the F-16V Viper. Well, it's always been the Viper. It's just now there's an F-16V, and so people get confused, and they're like, well, that block jet is only the Viper, and anything else is Fighting Falcon. Oh, so when you go internationally, like the Hellenic Air Force, I think, is an example of this, where they have Block 52, those jets, but then they also have talked about ordering the Viper because they want the Block 70 or whatever it is, F-16V. That's just the difference. Every pilot and maintainer will call it the Viper no matter what. However, the official name is the Fighting Falcon. Questions on that?
We called it Fighting Falcon in the Navy mover, just so you know.
Of course you did. And you know what you have in common with the Eagle guys? I'm not going to say anything, but, you know, there's a lot of similarities and
yellow light
choices. And, yep, okay.